Hello, authors, book lovers, and storytellers, and welcome to another Reader's Magnet featured author interview. We are currently live in all our streaming platforms, that's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and my name is Rob, and I am your host for today. And together with me right now is one of the Reader's Magnet featured authors, a professor of science education with a career spanning 39 years from Nigeria to the United States, and the author of the book Intermittent Fasting for Women Over 50. Please welcome Dr. Irene Osisioma. Dr. Irene, how are you doing today?
I'm well, thank you, Rob.
Well, it's by the way, I'm very honored to have this chat with you and you joining us for our interview. But yeah, first and foremost though, we're here today right now because again, your book, Intermittent Fasting for Women Over 50, is something that we can really talk more into it, and we really are interested to see this. So if you do have your copy, can you please show us a copy and tell us what is your book all about?
Okay,
Okay. hmm So,
so this,
so, Dr. Irene, what is your book all about then for that book?
yeah, my book is Intermittent Fasting for Women Over 50. It's a
hmm
book that I wrote because I wanted to share my story about how intermittent fasting worked for me. After
Mm,
trying so many other methods to reset my metabolism and lose weight, none of them
hmm
worked. But when I tried intermittent fasting, it worked. So I was excited and I thought I should share with women like me that's been going through the same health problems.
mm. Awesome, awesome. And so, Dr. Irene, with the book that you created, because a lot of people know that intermittent fasting is about health, and you as well have experienced it. But what was the reason that inspired you to write this book and share this with the world then?
Yeah, I struggled with health, all kinds of health issues that the
Mm-hmm.
doctors diagnosed as metabolic syndrome, that
Mm,
included things like hypertension, things like inflammation, prediabetes, and all kinds of things. I struggled with my weight for so long. I tried so many weight loss diets and programs, and none of them worked. It
mm,
sent me into depression over a period of time until I finally found intermittent fasting and used it, and it worked. So I thought, oh, I need to share this with people out there that are dealing with the same
mm,
issues like me.
mm. Well, that is really wonderful because again, it's you've tested it, you know how effective it is, and you really want to make sure that people out there or women over 50, but I believe it's not just only women, but there are a lot of people who can try to do this to at least get the betterment with their lifestyle. Am I making sense here?
I
hmm
agree with you completely. As a matter of fact, so many people have accused
hmm
me for writing it for just women over 50. I've had men that read it and they said, oh, they can use this book. And I have younger people that have also read it and said it's good for them, that they are going to start using intermittent fasting. So,
Mm. Well, again, there are a lot of people there who can try it though. So, once again, though, Miss Dr. Irene, can you please put your book closer to the camera so at least our viewers can see it? Okay. So again, viewers, again, that is intermittent fasting for women over 50. And that is, you can buy a copy right now available at Amazon.com. And basically, you also follow Dr. Irene through her social media websites. And yeah, stay tuned for more and we'll give you more updates about this. So, going back, Dr. Irene, knowing more about this book, it's more of a health lifestyle thing here. But I just got curious though, because again, it's within the fad. A lot of people are thinking about your book, like intermittent fasting itself. But what can you say to the people that think that intermittent fasting is just only a method for only losing weight and with no health benefits? So what do you think about those?
yeah, that's also why I wrote this book. The
Mm-hmm.
people have always thought that intermittent fasting is another diet that will help them to lose weight. But part
Mm-hmm.
of the reason I shared this is that intermittent fasting not only helps me to lose weight, but helps to reset my metabolism, took care of all kinds of health problems that I've been having. And
Mm-hmm.
what I say to people is if your you are able to reset your metabolism with intermittent fasting, then weight will follow. The pounds will
Mm,
begin to drop because
mhm,
we often get overweight because of our lifestyle. So,
mhm,
because of the way our bodies have been responding to things around in the environment, toxins, and all kinds
mhm,
of things, sugar that we eat, the kinds of food we eat. So, what intermittent fasting did for me was it
mhm,
helped me to turn everything around, helped me to
mm,
turn it impacted my hormones, it helped me
mhm,
to lose weight, and
mhm,
all kinds of inflammation that I was going
mhm,
through. My legs, I was having
mhm,
arthritis, I was having heel pains, my back was aching, all kinds of things that I experienced. Intermittent fasting took care of them. And above all, I lost weight. I was able to
mhm.
lose about 60 pounds within
Oh,
3 months that I tried intermittent fasting. So I say to them, intermittent fasting is not a weight loss program. It is
mhm,
a health program that will help you to reset your
mhm.
whole body metabolism, and your body will begin to act the way it is created to act.
Mm, they're very wonderful. And hey, again, though, as again, it's from your account as well that it's really effective. And looking right now, though, all sprite and really beautiful, I think people can really see that intermittent fasting can do really wonders for them. Okay, but
Yes,
also,
I wrote
Mhm.
my story. I had to write my story in the prologue. So I
Oh,
also encourage people, go read my story so that you see. And I also have testimonials from other users of intermittent fasting to show that intermittent fasting actually works. It is
mm.
authentic. Yes.
Oh, and yeah, so stating that though, your book do have some accounts and testimonials from women who tried intermittent fasting, and again, there are some stories though that might be awe-inspiring and that you couldn't forget. But if I would ask you though, what stories do you think that your viewers or your readers can learn from? Like any story that you think that would create a huge impact when it comes to intermittent fasting that you can share?
Yes, I have tons of stories, reviews,
Mm-hmm.
5 point
Mm-hmm.
reviews on
Uh-huh.
Amazon.com of people just thanking me for writing this book because of its the simplistic nature, the way I wrote it. It was
Mm-hmm.
reader friendly, and I broke down intermittent fasting in such a way that they now are no more afraid of intermittent
Mm-hmm.
fasting. They tell me, "Oh, it is easy. Reading your book makes me feel I can do it," and I've already started. So, so
Mm.
if you're one of the people that are afraid of fasting, thinking that it will mean you're not eating food, I encourage you to go read my story and then follow all the other testimonials of how people have used it, how it has been very easy, not as difficult as people think, and
Mhm.
how it has resulted in something very beneficial in terms of their health. It has become a lifestyle for me. I don't even remember. I don't remember that I've not eaten breakfast. That's how much it has worked. Yep.
Well, so if you don't mind sharing, Dr. Irene, what type of format of the intermittent fasting are you following right now? Because we do know that there are some times that you need to eat within the certain period. So, what do you think would be a great suggestion for people who want to try doing it?
I suggest that that's the beauty of my book because I gave them
Hmm.
several options for beginners.
Oh,
Yes, for beginners,
awesome.
you don't have to do what I'm doing right now. I'm doing 18 hours of intermittent fasting. I eat my first meal of the day at 12
Hmm.
noon, and then eat my last meal at 6 p.m. So from
Oh,
6 p.m. till 12 noon, I'm fasting. But you do
oh,
not have to do
okay.
it that way. You can start by just doing, you stop eating at 6 p.m. because it's important for you to not to eat into the night because you dislodge the way your hormones work. You stop eating at
Hmm.
6, but then you may eat at 9 or 10, depending on how well you're able to do it. And the good
Hmm.
thing about my program is that During the window, during my
Okay.
fasting window, when my body starts craving food, I just drink water or
Oh.
0 calorie liquids like tea, like coffee,
Oh.
coffee without creamers and without sweeteners, or
Mm.
tea. You just drink any of those, and the body will feel that you've given it something to eat, and then you'll be able to pull through. So this is actually doable for people who are reading my book, who are going to read my book, or who are listening to what I'm saying. This is a true story of how this worked for me, and I'm sure it will work for you
Mm.
as well.
You know what?
Oh,
That's really awesome, Doctor.
I'm showing
Really
you.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm showing you. Yeah,
Mhm.
come
Yeah.
closer.
Uh, oh, okay. I'll come closer. So again, that's again intermittent fasting for that's gonna be your book, Doctor Irene. Thank you very much for showing that again. So once again, that is intermittent fasting for women over 50 that resets your metabolism, lose weight, boost your energy, improve memory, and enjoy a healthy life. But Dr. Irene, before we wrap this up, though, I just do have one question that I'd like to ask you. What message can you leave to the women over 50 who are afraid to try intermittent fasting for the first time?
Yeah,
Mhm.
life can still be very, very sweet. It doesn't
Okay.
matter what health issues you're going through. You just have
Mhm.
to intentionally follow this
Mhm.
regimen in this book. Yeah, I'm way over 50. It has helped me lose weight.
Mhm.
I used to be very depressed. My depression has gone. My mood has changed. My high BP is gone. My knee problems, arthritis are all well under control. And I
Mhm.
feel happier. So I encourage listeners or viewers watching this program to just go get this book, follow it. It's simple to use,
Mhm.
and you're going to be happy that you did. You can do it. It is not as difficult as people are thinking it will be.
Mhm. Awesome, awesome. Okay, well, Dr. Ain, thank you very much for that wonderful message. So yes, everyone, that is Dr. Irene Osisioma, author of the book Intermittent Fasting for Women Over 50, and it's available for purchase at Amazon.com. So again, thank you so much, Dr. Irene, and as we say here at Readers Magnet, we share your story with the world. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Have a good one.
Thank you, Rob.